Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In tonight's live stream, I'll be continuing my playthrough of the Jeff Extravaganza mod example levels. Last time, I cleared the first few example levels, going all the way up to Light Lab Simulated Weapon Test. So today, hopefully I'll be able to complete the remaining 14 of them. At least 10 of them, we'll see. So let's get started with this one. Mad Rap Mega by BabyJeff. I covered the first two stages in a morning live stream, the rest in between last Sunday. Now the remainder here. You'd be right. That's an editor team. Welcome to Half-Life, where the rowdies are crazy, or clowny. Let me know if I should turn up the game volume. Hopefully BabyJeff joins us this time. It was nice having them last. At least the starting level isn't as brutal as last time. That's for sure. It's mature locked because I'm not sure if You Know Man is gonna show up again. Mayonnaise Man. Welcome to stream, Jaden, Pixelboy, Not House, and everyone else watching on Twitch. Go right ahead, Jaden. We may have a raid joining us later on. And for a level, it's actually fairly straightforward in terms of difficulty. I know I've said many times before that the general level difficulty of this mod is fairly high. It's higher than the usual set in the base engine. But this isn't really that difficult. It's comparatively easy. But that may change soon enough. As I was saying, let me know if I should increase the game audio. I am going to have to cover that game anyways because I have a key for it. I just treat Blasphemous as fictional. But if it makes you uncomfortable, it's alright. I mean, I treat it the same way as Castlevania. And ActRaiser. I mean, the Quintet Quadrilogy. I see. Double kill. That being said, there are going to be a few things that may be uncomfortable, like the gore, and the self-flagellating enemies. What's with the wacky ratties? I see what you mean. I mean, compared with ActRaiser, Smelter's references to you know what are far less obvious. Well, never. Let me rephrase it. It is obvious at the start, but after that it goes really off rails, turning into more comedy. Could this be it? It is. Two stages for fan game, then a demo. I see. Overall, I'd say this is a good starting stage for this mod. It isn't too crazy, and it's not too difficult. Next up is Madness Castle by Madman Mage. To put it another way, that previous stage was relatively tame. Yeah, BitBoy eventually. Probably December. Perhaps. And knowing Smelter, they were probably parodied. After all, X Plus is a Japanese studio. Aww. It's like the Kamusaburos. Eggman. When did he hire all these Mets and Koopas? .42 was an odd one. Special weapons there are great, the game itself is bleh. Another good starting stage that goes a bit more... that has more variety in terms of changes. Not worth it. No? Okay, I guess we're going down here then. The art style of 42 was not good. It's very amateurish. Go away, Garfield. Monokuma. Hey, patio. I guess it's because you like Smelter quite a bit. Cyber Shadow is more straightforward to talk about. I still think Cyber Shadow is the better polished experience, but it has less moving parts to talk about compared to Smelter, I'd say. Less complicated. Paper Mario, on the other hand, well... I'll get to that when I eventually do the final episodes. We'll see about that. First is going around the world, talking with everyone, then returning. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. Actually, maybe it is. Yeah, it's worth it. What am I saying? Well, you have to ask them. I like Cyber Shadow a bit more Especially knowing essentially everything flows together more, and it feels satisfying to chain together things despite some of its polish issues. It's less ambitious compared to Smelter, but for what it is, it's a very polished experience. Paper Mario is also going to be interesting because for what it did right and what it missed the mark on. I wish Paul was here. He'd love this. I expected far more Danmaku bullets, to be honest. W shattered. Avoid the Monokuma, whatever these are. Deltarune, Secret Boss of Chapter 1. Jevil. The World Revolving. And yes, I really turned down the sound effects quite a bit because the audio balancing needs work. I knew it. Why this? Oh no. Why isn't this... Perfect. This is gonna be a pain and a half. That's why. Oh well. Hey Hyper, welcome. The classic spin. Sounds kind of like spleen. I turned down the sound effects volume because the audio balancing needs work. Some of the sound effects are much louder than other ones. Okay, Madman, let's tumble. Could be worse, you could have the Mad Cannon instead. It's mayonnaise. Back to the asylum you go. If you had the Mad Cannon, this would be far tougher. Slightly more difficult than the previous stage, that being Mad Rat Mega, but it's also nice. It's a good intro to this mod as well. Maybe as a second stage. It's more ambitious in this one and showcases more of the differences. Speaking of differences, next up is Mega Somari Super Star Ultra by Lofile. Please save the jokes for that when we get to him. Sunshine? And of course we have the top spin, or as it's called here, the vine spin. It's really important that we have this ability. Oops. Hello, Night Toss. Welcome to the stream. This is the first area from Sunshine. Is it Noki Bay? Or is it the one before it? I should have damage boosted. Well, BJ wanted the mod to be mostly vanilla compliant, although there are some differences between the bosses and enemies. Maybe in another version there'll be more differences, because I would like to see crazier stuff. Imagine if the new bosses here actually acted differently. Or we had completely custom special weapons. For instance, the Mat Cannon replacing the Needle Cannon. That'd be fun. That jump though without the slide is a bit annoying. Oh. If you remove the block, it becomes much easier. Refresh my memory on Eastward. Well, what genre is that? It's a high-pitched version of Vinny from Vine Sauce, saying spin. Oh no. At least he doesn't have super speed, otherwise this may become unwinnable. Speaking of which, I need to see the Sonic hacking contest results. I'll take a look at it then, that sounds interesting. Anyways, we got the golden ring, I guess. Hi, Kirby. Must be some of the clones that Amos made in Quar. Must be some of the clones Amos made. Well, we have a Dangan man, so it wouldn't be too out of place. Dangan meaning bullet, by the way. Whoa. Shoot me, please. Come on. Thanks. The problem is, if I touch the spring, I'm dead. Eventually I may get Greek, but I want to play the other game by the publisher I got. Just like the crows, Kirby celebrates upon hitting me. Demonstration. That's a lot of extra ladder. Toad. You missed the Monokuma enemies. Let's rumble, Granddad. Without sliding, this becomes kind of an issue. He's probably also weak to the G-Ring. Much more weak, but I'd rather just do it this way. It's done. Well, we had a lot more streams on Danganronpa, so we said everything. At least for that game. There's a lot more to be said about the universe. So that was 7 Granddad. More like 0 Granddad now. Definitely illustrates more the differences in this engine. In terms of order, I'd suggest playing this, maybe this later. The stages here are much more difficult. Like Zero Spike Stronghold is quite a more difficult stage. Bondman would also be a nice starting point. Next up is Metall CX by BabyJeff. Indeed, boss team from SMRPG. Met on fire. What? Can we hear that again? Proto Man, your pitch is broken. So broken that I wanted to hear it again for a 3rd time. No, I actually confused that. I didn't realize that was a bottomless pit until I saw the bottom. It's alright, Knight. Jeddak has a level pack as well. Robot Museum in the back. And now I just doomed myself. Beautiful. His whistling needs some work. Perhaps he needs a glass of water. Bounce Man, Angry Sun, and Bass. Well, I guess that's what happened when he was replaced by Well, I guess that's where he went after he was replaced with Dragon Man. That makes a lot of sense. Feels kinda strange hearing Shockman's team in a non-electric stage. CX. There's Mario on the left, and someone else. I'm glad that you're cooperating. You made this far easier on both of us. Ooh, look at the... oh. For a moment there I was wondering, what's with the spike? Then I realized... give it time. He's memorable enough. Suddenly this has gone a bit harder. Whoa, yeah, definitely getting a bit harder. Statues of Splash Woman. Justice Man's Eagle. Met on Fire. Didn't quite deflect properly. Give it time. We did have a spiritual successor to Demise Infinity. I'll eventually get around to it. Seeing how the English version is now available. You were right with us during the OP2 livestream, Lepadio. Certainly a more difficult stage, but also fairly straightforward. Next up is Mirage Desert by BabyJeff. God, Jaden. There's a lot more to say about the universe. We'll say it when we get around to the second game next year. Quicksand is faster this time. I like these more animated hotheads. They're nice. It's like those animated idling Sniper Joes. It has more character to them. Normally I'd say there'd be a secret down there, but I'm not gonna check. Nice idea replacing the ladders with the ropes. I wish more fan games did something like this. That being varying up the ladder design a bit. Oh boy. Not only is the quicksand faster, I have to be careful not to prick myself on the spikes. Oh, well, get me out. Whoa, this track. You aren't tricking me! Incorporating the audio sounds too. The menu sounds, I mean. Mohawk dog, I guess? Took a bit of a risk there because there could have been spikes in there. And I'm dead. Beautiful. How far was I sent back? To the start of the stage, it seems. I probably died right next to a checkpoint, didn't I? This isn't Kaizo Night. This is even Died Kaizo. If this was even Died Kaizo, I would have died 24 times by this point. Yeah, it's the longer traditional stage because it does introduce everything and gradually escalate it. What is it? What even is this team? Putting a checkpoint here would be a good idea, but there isn't one. Yes, BJ knows about it. They'll fix it. Yep, here comes the illusions. That works. I was hoping for help. Checkpoint, please. Thank you. A bit of extended, but I see why if this is supposed to be a traditional stage. Oh, yes, there are spikes up there too. Yeah, that's the fourth one. I should have known. Good thing they gave us the magnet missile. This is save. Take it nice and slow. Don't fall for the bottom platforms. I wonder if there's anything over there on the right. Yeah, how do I get past that? We get it, Hyper. Please don't run the joke into the ground. Would like some weapon energy here. Yeah, the axe has a lot more ammo. I should have used it earlier. Okay, Ollie. I understand the joke, but it gets a bit annoying if you hear the same thing over and over. Not annoying, but boring. Now we're back to the usual difficulty level this mod provides. The previous 3 or 4 stages were much easier than what I expected, but this is a return to form. And that's that, I guess. Yeah, the Screw Crusher. Definitely understand what this is going for. Probably one more checkpoint would be handy. Next up is Monochrome Hell Jeff Extravaganza by Chicken Fingers. Delicious. Welcome to the gray zone. Even as a devil, he's still Stone Man. Even the poles are grayscale. What? It's the Phantom Ruby. Amazing. It literally airs out the game. Well, not literally, but you get the idea. Keep it for now. Eventually we can shift it out for something else. I swear this is referencing a certain Game Boy game. Tank Man. So we have a Sonic reference, Game Crash reference, Newground reference, and some Game Boy reference. Gosh, I really wish they were here. Can someone ping them to know that we're streaming? I know they're on the Magma Tree server. Gah. They did reference Tower of Heaven and To Whom the Frog Bells Toll, or Link's Awakening 0. Speaking of Undertale references, this glue bomb? Isn't this basically the laser trident? That's that. I swear I was referencing something, in addition to being a monochrome level. It's a neat monochrome level, but I wish it uses mechanics more. They're not online. Fair enough. 7th up is Natural Disaster by Viral Gamer. Timberman. One of the prettier levels so far. Although the details on the trees could be a bit better, they look a bit too plain. It's like the treetops are from the early NES era. The trees themselves, the base, the trunks are fine, but it's the canopies themselves which are a bit too basic. I'd like some more color variety, such as using 2 different colors. Ah, we still have the solar blaze. Mega Man Y+1. I did Let's Drive it during last stage. The one before this year, I mean. What happened to you, Baton Bayons? Oh boy. Seems like they've seen better days. Hoppin' and Juba doesn't have a new version, so no more Let's Tries for that for now. Thanks for not jumping. That's more my fault though. And the first chapter took over 3 years of development. So don't count on the next chapter coming out anytime soon. Eat axes. Whoa. Thank you for despawning. A less messy version of hopping high above danger, and it being force-teamed. I still like this stage more than this one, although that's less polished. I wished I'd used the jar box instead of the mines as a second mechanic. Oh no. If I was faster with my button mashing. Okay, Super Bubble Man. Took some advice from Pump Man, I see. We're getting there. We're halfway through. 8 up is On-Off Cyberspace by BabyJeff. Some of these example levels I wish were in the base game. Because some of the example levels in base are too basic or too redundant. I love this team. It's from VVV. The first stage team. Are we gonna have gravity flippers? Sadly we won't. Shame, if we have granny flippers, this would have been complete. Feel free to turn off jumping then. That was easy. I think I have V6. I have to check my backlog. Hurry. Which I need to update again. So many things that need to be updated. Left. I knew it. Totally worth it. Huh. These are basically a variant of the original crazy cannons or shotmens. That's what I was talking about not being entirely vanilla compliant. I mean, they still work, but the difference in arcing can cause problems, especially if a stage that relies on reflecting objects. And the right side was the worst option. What weapon is this again? S gear? Oh yeah, speed gear. Time slow. It's only Iceman. Ice switch. And let's see. Oh, the spikes actually deal 7 damage. That's accurate. That's actually quite scary. I think base Iceman only deals 5 to 6 damage per Ice Slasher, but bumping up to 7 makes it rather scary. Fun stage, but it said on-off Cyberspace, but I was really hoping there would be switches here. Here it was basically just Yoku's. Next up is On-Off Eternity by BabyJeff. Maybe this will solve the issue. Welcome to part 2 of the stage. Aha, this solves my issue. She broke it up so the stage wouldn't get too long. That's a good idea. And it still maintains the previous mechanics. Yoku's, I mean. I wish Mega Marino's stage in the morning stream did something similar. As much as I like that stage, it's kind of too long by itself. Oh. I didn't see the blue ladder in time. Perhaps using Passion for exploration instead would be better. To vary up the music. Or pressing onwards. Ah, there it is. I wasn't paying enough attention, so it kinda got camouflaged with the background. It's the mines. However, this time the mines are actually vulnerable to the Buster. That's a change. Again, not exactly vanilla compliant. Well, it is vanilla compliant, but not exactly the same as vanilla. When I first saw the mod and I said vanilla compliant, I thought it meant everything was just a sprite swap. No, that's not the case. There's some stuff that's been modified. It still works under vanilla, but... which means it still works under vanilla conditions, but behavior-wise may be different. Oof. Which again may cause problems with some stages. Turn around, please. Or this works too. Sunday non-VVVVVV music. Seven hits. That's how much it takes to destroy one. Like a big eye, 18 shots. Now this is what I'm expecting this stage to be. Like. I'm liking this far more than the previous one. The previous stage was just a setup or tutorial. This is the real deal. Oh, I love this section, with all the on-off switches everywhere. I think this is currently my favorite level of the stream. Good job, BJ. And you gotta be careful here not to shoot too many times. So you don't activate things by accident. The music playing here sounds like a Borders theme, doesn't it? 2, 3, 4, 5. Be careful with your shots here, because some of the enemies are placed right in front of these. Time tangent, I see. That makes a lot of sense. One, 2, 1, 4. What's here? Quick reaction, but you have plenty of time. After all those Yoko traps, especially the more complicated ones, these ones where there's just one pause are relatively basic. At least I feel that way. And we're out of here. Awesome stage overall. Nice escalation of game-based mechanics starting from the previous stage. And slowly escalating from there. So switch over there. And switch here. Oh no. Now the entire cyber wall is being deleted. Oh, depending on which route or which boss I defeated, I'm forced to take a different route. That's a very cool idea. I wish more stages did something like this. I know last week's levels were fine, and some of them were pretty good, decent. This one outright is my favorite level, example level of this ROM hack mod, I mean. Good job, BJ. I wish there was something like this in Magma 3 or 4. Maybe compressed a bit. Perhaps compressed a bit. Otherwise, very solid. And we're out of here. If I could upvote this level, I'd upvote it. Favorite level of the episode and this mod. Wonderful job. You could potentially merge this with this stage, but I get why you didn't do it, because this stage is 4 to 5 minutes long, so adding another 2 minutes on top of that, yeah, that could cause a problem. But if you cut down the number of sections here, you could merge these into one. So 5 levels left. I'll be right back in about 3 to 5 minutes. Tenth up is Painfully Prosaic Powerplant by Lenny. There's a person we haven't heard for quite a while. I decided to play it right after the one you added because the one you have is only... Here we go. I decided to add this one in addition to it because the intro theme is very low-key. I'd rather have something that's higher energy. Now here's something that'd be befitting of Shockman. Goody, Byries. Another stage which doesn't go too crazy with the differences. I have hope it'll be released. Remember, never lose hope. At the way things are going, it's probably going to take maybe 2 or 3 more years. Bye. No, when I said modify, I mean I have my own personal version too. So I copied it over and added that one modification. I can't directly modify yours. Alright, that went terribly. That was probably the shortcut, wasn't it? Really risky there. You... Thanks. Double E tanks. The electric blocks are even less obvious this time. It's so funny you took off Monokuma / Junko. Oh boy, here it comes. This time it's a bit slower, to give us a bit more breathing room. Compared to stuff like in that... oh... Compared to that one Skullman level in this mod, or the Zero Spike Citadel, this is far tamer. Not far tamer, but tamer. Thing is though, he was directly controlled by Junko as well. Time man. Time Joe. So he's both an AI and a persona of Junko. No kidding, it looks scarier than the Fire Wave. So the AI was based off of Junko's persona, one of her 6 or 7 of them. Neat. Four left to go. Compared to previous stage, more difficult, but it's still fine. I don't know what else to say about many of these stages other than they're decent at the very least, or good starters. When stuff really excels, like On Off Eternity, then I want to point it out. Or if we have stuff like Monochrome Hell, which I really think I was missing in a reference. 11th up is Power Through the Pressure by BJ. Oh, quick question. Is Mega Team Up still streaming? They are. Sorry about that. Sorry, Sorara Shieldy. More somber redux of Mega Man 7's intro team. A more dramatic, sadder version, to be fair. Oh, I was saying that Mega Team Up's still streaming. They've been streaming for 4 hours straight by now. I don't know how to do it. And here I thought they'd be done about half an hour ago. They have far more fortitude and stamina than I do. It is. You're right, Nuthouse. BJ has a nice taste in music. Smooth transition from the first to the second song. Whoa. Inscription? When it starts out, it sounds more like a somber version of the original team. Music preferences, I'd say, they sort of match up with mine. I tend to prefer more retro music teams, especially those that don't have lyrics, but I'm fine either way. It is, Fearman, I think. Terrorman. You won't defeat me, Skull's Sans Tail. You won't defeat me, Skull's Sander Tail. I'm going to punch you into submission. +1. Yep, I have. Your music preferences match up about halfway with mine. I love a lot of the variety available in video game music. We're getting close to the end. On to the final tree. 12th up is Pridemoor Keep by BJ. Oh, here comes the raid. Welcome to Shovel Knight, starring Dragon Man. Welcome to stream, Mega Team Up team. Well, she does love Shovel Knight as well. Makes sense. Hello there, Shortcock, Drunk, Mega Team Up. And whoever else is joining us tonight. Currently going through the mod, BabyJeff's adventure. Well, Jeff Extravaganza. Much better than the one Magmal 2, that's for sure. I hope your stream went well. I'll definitely be joining you for tomorrow's stream with Quiplash, Trivia Murder Party, and the other title. Haha, can't catch me. Looks fairly accurate to the original, I guess. And the Mega Man enemies, of course. I wish we had some appearances of Shovel Knight enemies, but that'd probably require a different mod. Whoa, too high. No double jump either. Well, that was scary. So far, no damage. That Gachapon did a terrible job. It should have did the arcing shots instead. Alright, boss time. Let's rumble, Shovel. Imagine if Shovel Knight actually had a shield in this game. To be fair, I still think the best encounter against Shovel Knight is in Super Fighting Robot as a bonus fight. And I screwed up and missed the E-Tank, so I have to do this buster only. And I'm already doing a terrible job dodging everything. The low ceiling is not helping either. Ah, close one. Yeah, the graphics in Shovel Knight are gorgeous. Great late NES era styled inspired pixel art. There is Shovel Knight Dig being developed in collaboration with Nitrome. After that, there is that unannounced, not fully named 3D game under development. Fun stage, ending was kind of tough. I do wish I had a special weapon that I could unlock. Wink wink trinkets. Nudge nudge. 13th up is Vapor Woman, also by BJ. This is it, folks. Recycling Bin, Tundra Man, How to Code. Of course, I see the spikes now. Well, we got the Z-Saber. Still no double jumping. Welcome back to Windows 98. It didn't really take until Shovel Knight to get more pixel art games because Retrox games were coming out even before that. See Mega Man 9 and the Contra games, I guess. Some of the Contra Rebirth games. But Shovel Knight really popularized actually high quality pixel art games that are originals. Oh, I see the problem. If I'm not careful, they'll just crush me. Oh, wow, Vapor. You're right. Meanwhile, back to 98. There's a lot of stuff that came before that. Oh, wow, oh boy. Back to Vaporwave. There was a lot of pixel art stuff that came before that in terms of retro titles. Some good, some... a lot of it not so good. Shovel Knight really just popularized the highly polished ones. Yeah, I love the combination of backgrounds. I didn't think we'd combine use of Windows 98 and Vapor aesthetics. What an awesome and unexpected combination. Oh boy. My dash failed to execute. Remember folks, when in doubt, damage boost. The most important hit point is your last. Or whatever your last hit will be anyway. I would like to read how to code. That's the hard way, I'll take the easy way. I do wish there was more backgrounds other than Windows 98. Surely there were other popular backgrounds in that era. Vapor Woman. Let's rumble. I love the pew sound. Oh no. It's her revenge. Really wish Paul was here. He'd love this. We traveled to the Windows 98 PC, explored Vaporwave, and crashed the system again. This is it. That was a fun unexpected stage. But this is it. On to the final example level featured in this mod. 14th up is Zenithial Gauntlet Super Expert by BJ. There are already some pretty hard levels here. Let's see if this one's going to be the toughest one. I've been streaming so far for about 80 minutes and been powering through the levels faster than expected compared to last week. This has me the most worried. No wonder why it's listed as the last one. As to be expected, Wally is the person behind all this. Final stage, let's do this. Save the world. Starting up pretty well. What? Gusty Garden. Those are the commenters upside. What's going on here? These are all spikes, right? Like, how do I reach that? I don't get any special weapons either. Oh no, is there a bonus ability or a trick I can pull off? See? I don't know how unless the hitbox above extends. But how do I do that? The moment I exit out the crawl space, I'm gonna be falling. Oh, you can do that? I thought that was impossible with the slide gaps. Let me through. Oh. Yeah, too fast. I thought the moment you get out, you'll be falling so you can't jump up. Apparently that's not the case, you have a few frames of leeway. I didn't think Coyote time extended like that. Or applied like that. I thought the Coyote time only applied when I was upright. Thanks. I'm too fast again. You know what? Hang on. There's something I need to do first. Something I keep forgetting to do. Level timer. This could be it. See you, Nuthouse. As to be expected, it's super expert. So, BJ is expecting us to know some of these advanced maneuvers. Like, I didn't know that you can do stuff like that. Maybe I pulled it off by accident before. I think you get about 5-6 frames, then you can get out. Let's try this again, shall we? This is the final stage, hardest one. Be prepared for everything. If you're watching via the timestamps, you'll be starting off of here. You have to perform a slide jump when exiting that hole. I didn't realize until now you have a few frame window to actually make a jump. I thought that Coyote time didn't extend like that. Control plus R. That's how you do a quick reset. Again, it's only a few frame window, so if you mistime it, either too early or too late, you won't execute the jump and you'll fall to your death. That's the problem. We didn't really get a stage to train us on this. That's where I wish there was an example level on it. Just as you're exiting, you should initiate the jump. Some I pulled it off 3 times, but now I can't do it. I understand the expert stages, but I really wish there was a stage which taught us about this move somewhere in the examples. Because if you don't know, if I didn't have help, I would have no idea how to do this. Outside of Kaizo levels, maybe. But even then, you usually have the charge kick or something. There. Maybe a few seconds, maybe a few frames before you initiate the slide. Okay, keep going, keep going. 2, 1. We did it. At least if I take a hit over the spikes, I'm not dead. Honestly, that first section is harder than here. By a significant margin. No charge? Is that an option now? I didn't realize that's a new option added. Usually if you're playing this role, well actually, you can make it an option but no one uses it really. Hang on, I'll deal with you in a moment. First I need to farm up weapon energy and life energy. And you know how it works. It's completely random. Not seeded. Ah, there we go. That should be good enough for now. And we're out of here. Oh no. I know what's coming up. This. Where this roll doesn't activate at all. Because, you know, this engine. And now we have this section again. This irks me because it doesn't actually... Nowhere else in the example levels it teaches us we can do this move. If you're gonna force us to use this move, please actually show us in the previous stage that we can actually do this. It's just annoying to pull off. But enough harping on this point. I'll go back to it at the end. See ya. Looks like everyone's going to bed. I'll use the love letter if necessary so I can get myself past this point, because this is not fun at all. It just I haven't trained for this at all. The rest of the stuff I've trained for, and the rest of the example levels have prepared us for. This, though, it comes out of nowhere. That's the problem. If we're gonna have a super expert gauntlet like this, please teach us about all the mechanics first throughout the example levels. Don't just throw something new like this without training. Welcome back, Paul. I mean, you know how I can get through this section with enough iterations, so I'll just skip past to the point where I died. Just for the sake of myself and you viewers. I can potentially do it eventually, but I don't have to spend another 10 to 15 minutes over and over. Okay, we're back here. Back to the barrels of death. Right next to the jelly laser canister. So now we're Proto. I'd like to point out that there's no checkpoints so far. So if you die, you're sent all the way back to the beginning. And Proto Man takes double damage, of course. I love this remix of Gusty Galaxy, though. Oh boy, that's gonna be fast. And it also speeds up my slide, too. Just for the sake, I'm just jumping ahead. Again, if I die here, I'm sent back here. I really hope there is a checkpoint somewhere here. Oh yeah, I have to slide left too. I can't break out of it fast enough. Didn't slide fast enough. This effectively acts like a checkpoint. Too early. Too low. Got used to hearing the drunken tune. We did actually train about this, although that was last stream, I think. Be careful about this. Yikes, you gotta be fast, otherwise you're dead. Dragon Man's time to shine. Does he have double jump? Yes, he does. Thank goodness, I've been missing the double jump. It's one of the best features of base. I mean Dragon Man. What? I forgot, where was it? Back to the start of the section. Terrible start. What else is new? I could do this a slow way. Instead, I'll just despawn the platform. and take the highly risky route because the engine decided to bug out again. Back to roll. We're going in reverse order, and oh, I just realized this isn't a gauntlet, so if you die anywhere here, you're sent all the way back to the beginning. This is an endurance stage. Endurance/marathon level. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do this on all in one go. Please no. Some of the sections are already tough enough. See the first one. I'd still delete the first screen because the mechanic wasn't taught but good enough. Everything else has been taught beforehand, but not that one. In a way, this feels like the final exam stage of the mod. To me, it'd be so much better if we actually... if it had checkpoints. At least to me. Imagine if you died to the picket men. And back to Mega. Thank you. Thanks for playing the mod, I guess. After this is the online levels. As I said, this is a nice final exam stage for all the example levels, but I would much prefer if it had checkpoints. Like 2 or 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them, because right now if you die anywhere in the middle, you're sent all the way back to the start. Oh wait, there's more to this. Hang on. Hang on, wait. Wait a moment. I knew there'd be more to this. BJ would hide a secret like this. The final gauntlet. Yeah, this sounds definitely like a final stage team. The actual final boss. Again, this is a gauntlet, so if you die here, you're sent back to the beginning. At least you get full refills. Once again, this is a good final exam stage for all the example levels, but I'd much prefer if there was 3 or 4 checkpoints added. Maybe have an option as a non-gauntlet version. And please fix the first section. Either just axe the first screen or reorder the challenge. One more go, I really want to defeat you-know-who. So it's like a press your luck thing. You can go for the normal ending, or go for the good ending. Despite all my criticisms, it's a nice hard version final exam. Overview for what was new and what's old. Not for everything though, because there was some stuff that wasn't included here. Overall, a nice brutal bonus level. Because even if you had a checkpoint, Some of these screens are not easy to go through at all. Especially some of the rocket positions. Splash 1 was never this tough. Then again, I had the middle part of the screen, which I could use for help. Here, I can't really use the middle part of the screen. And of course, the engine is working against me. Yeah, there's the problem. The second line is pretty low. Normally when fighting Splash Woman, the advice is to stay around the center. Again, why can't you just dash game? This is why I so much like to play 48 Hour. Stuff consistently works properly. This is hopes and dreams, but I get it. Yeah, I would not recommend going fighting this boss normally. It's very frustrating. Okay, next time I'm not gonna even try jumping. See if that fixes things. Yeah, almost. It worked at first one. I guess I have to coax it or something. Or if the game was made better. Enough complaining. Tomorrow morning will be far more interesting. Yeah, I like this mod and everything, but I'm so sad that stuff like this wrecks the quality. Okay, with some tight positioning, you can do this. It's rather tight though, so you gotta be in your guard. It's over. Wily, you've finally been defeated. Don't fight him if it's your first playthrough. You'll be in for a whole world of frustration. In total, this stage took about 10 minutes. Nice final exam. Please add checkpoints or have a different version. And rework the first section so to remove this jump. Or have a different sort of jump here. Only recommended to the most masochistic of players or super experts. So this marks the end of the example levels of BabyJeff's Jeff Extravaganza mod. Next thing you do is to play online. I far more enjoy the second half of the levels compared to the first half. Although Zero Spike Stronghold is still very solid, albeit difficult. And Inverted Worlds is fun. Dot Matrix platforming is interesting too, because Tower of Heaven reference. And maybe this. Of all the levels, this is easily my favorite one, for all the reasons I raved about. Good job, BabyJeff, Lenny, and everyone else who's contributed levels to this pack. Really appreciate it. So tomorrow morning, I'll move back to 48 Hour, and tomorrow evening, Oracle of Ages. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Thanks for joining me.